tires are not. It looks like these tires on this side are still up. I don't know about the other side, but like I said, this has been a very, very slow pursuit here. Only going to maybe 20 to 30 miles an hour here, Kelsey. And like I said, I don't know if we got information yet of why they're in pursuit of this vehicle or not. You may have that information. I do not have it. But again, we are still northbound on May, just north of Wilshire, going at a very slow speed here.
Well, Jim, we actually did just get word that actually they did pull over that suspect, and he did not give out his ID, and then that's when he just kept on cruising along. So we do know that this is Northwest 63rd. We know that he turned onto another street from May, but it's in the northwest side of the metro, and we're going to continue following this chase, as you can see there. We're going to send things back out to you, Jim. It seems like there's three police cars following the suspect right now.
Well, that's right. We got about 3 to 4 behind. We just had one come past him very fast here that went up north on May Avenue here. I don't know where he was going for sure, if he's setting up another stop stick location or not. But like I said, this pursuit has not been going. Like I said, you've seen the speed right here. Like I said, we're going to be coming up, the next major street we're going to be coming up to is Britton Road. So we're northbound on May between Wilshire and Britton Road going northbound. The next major road will be coming up is Britton Road. And it looks like the officer that went up front is just clearing traffic out up to the north on May Avenue, moving everybody over and getting them over to the side of the road here. Because like I said, this person refused to obey police orders when he was in the McDonald's parking lot, and then got back in his car and drove off again. So he is not wanting to cooperate at all with police, so that's why they're taking precautions and getting clearing the road up to the north here. Like I said, he's just crawling along maybe 25 to 30 miles an hour if that. But again, the police are just letting him, they're not pressing him or anything, they're just letting him go along here. So hopefully, you know, this may come to an end. I don't know how far this will go, but hopefully it'll come to an end here soon without anybody getting hurt, Kelsey.
That's a great update there. We know this is, again, in the northwest side of the metro here, Northwest 63rd, coming up near Britton. And we're watching 3 police cars follow this suspect right now. It's a very slow speed chase. They are in pursuit of the suspect. We know that they originally stopped the suspect, and he failed to give police his ID, and then that's when he then drove off. And we can see our Jim Gardner's in the Bob Mills Sky News 9 continuing to follow this. And Jim, it looks like they're just slowly going to pursue this suspect.
That's right, Kelsey. Like I said, they're not pressing him at all. And like I said, as we come off him just a little bit there, Greg, and go up to your right, you will see that they blocked off the Britton intersection. That's Britton and May. Right. Well, he turned into a side street here. It looks like he may be turning on Abbey Road. Let me see here, off Britton. Yeah, it's back into a residential area here that running into Abbey Road. We just got Air 1 coming in. Roger that. Sky News 9's at 2.2. And so he's going into a neighborhood here. I'm not quite sure, Kelsey, what street that is right there. But he's not got any speed at all. Like I said, he's still creeping along at you know, probably 20 miles an hour here. It looks like we may have another set of stop sticks coming out. We do, but that didn't work very well. Kind of missed him on that. So the street he's coming up to right now, he's going to turn back on this side street. He's going to take him back up to Britton Road. He's going to go back up towards Britton Road. Like I said, we have officers sitting on Britton Road that are blocking. We got Air 1 coming in now. So Air 1 is underneath me circling. Let's see what it looks like. All they're going to do is just block traffic and keep traffic down. So this is a side street, Kelsey, coming off. That's going to be east of May. That's Britton Road right there that he just pulled out on. So it looks like he's going to go eastbound on Britton. So he's going to go eastbound on Britton from that side street from May Avenue. And the police have kind of backed off a little bit. It looks like we may have some Oklahoma County deputy sheriffs coming into this pursuit also. But now we're eastbound on Britton, Kelsey. So again, very slow rate of speed. We have Air 1 over it now. And we'll see what next major intersection we come up to here.
The northwest side of the metro. It's definitely an area you really want to stay away from. You can see several police are on scene in pursuit of this suspect as well. And our Jim Gardner's in the Bob Mills Sky News 9. We've been following it for about the last 15 minutes or so. We know at one point the suspect had stopped his car and police tried to get his ID, and then that's when he sped off. And since then, he's just been cruising along at what Jim's saying is about 20 to 25 miles per hour, kind of coming at him in all directions. We know there were some stop sticks that they got him at about Northwest 63rd. Right now, I believe he's cruising along on Britton. Is that Britton there, Jim?
That's right, Kelsey. We were Britton. We were just going to be coming up to the next major street. North and south is going to be Penn. But it looks like all the police officers have basically backed off from him at this time. Oklahoma City, I don't see their units are way back there. They're just cruising. They got Air 1 over it now, so they really don't have to be up on the individual. Like I said, they got Air 1 over, so he can just track them from the air, and so they can back off and just let this person go until they get someplace where they can stop him, or he stops, or his car just gives out here. But again, still not very fast, and he's still coming to the stoplights and stopping at the stoplights. He's not. I haven't seen him run any intersections yet or anything. He's been, complying with the stop signs and stop signals and stuff. But again, you probably saw Air 1 pass through your shot there. But still cruising eastbound, and the next major road is going to be coming up Penn on Britton and Penn, Kelsey. So yeah, this is definitely a low-speed pursuit, that's for sure.
But it's definitely an intersection where they want to stay away from. If you are headed out this afternoon, if you know you have any family or friends, this is Britton near May. You do want to avoid this area if you can. Right now, there's no police seem to be following this car, but we know Air 1 is circling around this pursuit. We are still trying to find out more details on why this car, what exactly, why we can't, why they're in pursuit or in chase of them. And we do know at one point that this car did in fact stop, tried to give out his ID, but then that's when he then sped off. Been cruising at about 20, 25 miles per hour. And Jim, it's really just been a very slow speed chase there.
That's right. It looks like the left rear tire is flat on that car, so that's probably why he's not getting too much speed out of that car. They did hit him with a set of stop sticks, so it looks like the left rear is flat. Right now, you're sitting at the intersection of Britton Road and Penn, is where you're sitting right now. And like I said, he's obeying all the stoplights and all the stop signs. Again, but we got the Oklahoma City officers that are staying well back off the car. Like I said, we got Air 1 over the top, so they really don't need to try to press him here and just see, and hopefully, he stops and gives up this slow speed pursuit. But we're here. We'll see what happens, Kelsey. Like I said, if that's all, if the person wouldn't give his driver's license, so they really don't know exactly what is going on here, or what this person, he may have some outstanding warrants. Who knows? We will find that out later when this comes to an end. But right now, he hasn't endangered anybody at all with this. I mean, like I said, he's obeyed the stop signs, stop lights. And let's see here. He's going to pull in to this shopping center, which is just at the southeast corner of Britton and Penn, is where he's pulling into. So let's see what takes place here. Roger that. So let's see what happens here. We are, he got out of his vehicle. He is now walking across the parking lot. Well, we'll see what's going to happen here, Kelsey. They're talking to him. You definitely don't want to comply with police, that's for sure. He's definitely struggling with police here. He does not want to be taken into custody. So again, this is a low-speed pursuit that's been going on for quite some time, and it's ended here at in this shopping center at the southeast corner of Britton and Penn is where this has come to an end. We got more officers arriving on scene here to help out because he definitely does not want to comply with police officers at this point. And
Is my mic? Okay. Hey, Jim, so right now you're
we got
at...
more and more officers arriving on scene now to help out here. Basically, the individual is not allowing the police to take him into custody, so they got more and more officers arriving on scene here to take that person into custody.
And Jim, we know this pursuit was going on for quite some time. I mean, how many miles do you think they were in pursuit of this suspect here?
Well, when we picked it up, Kelsey, it was 66th and May Avenue, Northwest 66th. But it had been going on for some time before that. And, it's all stayed in the northwest side of the city, probably no further than probably I-44. And like I said, it was just a very slow pursuit all the way through. And at one time since we watched him, he never endangered any people or anything. He obeyed the traffic laws, basically, but he just refused to show the officers his driver's license and refused to stop and refused to get out of his car when asked to. So now they have taken him into custody here, which is good, and nobody got injured in this. And like I said, they did it right. When Air One showed up on scene, they just backed off and relaxed, didn't press him or anything like that, because once Air One's over, he can track them. And the individual finally decided to pull into the shopping center here at Britton and Penn, in that shopping center that sits on the southeast corner. And this is where they took him into custody. So good thing this came to a peaceful end. Jim Garpoint live from Bob Mills, Sky News 9. Back to you.
Jim, great update. And again, that is Penn and Britton at a shopping center there. That was a police pursuit. We're going to continue to update you on this developing story, either online or on air. Stick with us. We'll see you at noon.